Hello and welcome back to MumboCraft. This is FamilyCraft Dad, and it has been a while. It has been a long while since I have been behind this microphone ready to record. It's been about almost 3 weeks, it feels like. Probably just about that. I have, since the last time I've seen you guys, I have gone and seen my mother-in-law and watched some fireworks for 4th of July. And then I got to go hang out with my mom for the next weekend after that. And then just after that, I was going to get ready to record, and something really unpleasant happened for me. And I'm not going to dwell on it because, well, frankly, I don't want to. It'll remind me of it. I have nasty teeth problems. I have a tooth that's gone completely AWOL. It's decided it no longer wants to be a part of the working parts of my body. It now wants to make me miserable. Yeah, that's what my tooth has decided. And I'm not okay with this, but there's really not much I can do about it at the moment. You know, that's how life works sometimes, I suppose. So right now, what I'm going to do about it is I'm going to move on and try to do some videos regardless of the tooth pain. So if you hear me cringing, that's what's going on. I will try to hide it the best I can. But anyways, I have got some major plans for this episode. Major plans. But before then, I kind of wanted to pop around and show you guys what I've been doing quietly without doing videos. I've been doing little projects, nothing big deal, just little tiny things, just hanging out, doing some stuff here and there. So I kind of want to pop around and show you guys what I've been up to. First things first, I have worked on the nether side, if I can get there, of our portal room, and it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest at all, but you'll see. Yeah, what do you guys think? Like I said, it's nothing super special. I love the ceiling, though. I'm not gonna lie, the ceiling is special. The rest of it's not, and there's a bit of a fun story about this. Those of you who got to catch my stream know that me and FamilyCraft Mom, we got working on this floor down here, and it was all wood. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, and let me show you why. I'm gonna come on over here and come down to the portal, or the tunnel that's under here. Let's take a good look over here and show you why that was a mistake. Hello, lava. Aren't you so kind to be around? So that goes 2 blocks up a little higher here, and it burnt my entire floor down. I got a screenshot in the Discord the next day going, FamilyCraft Dad, someone's griefed your room. And I'm like, no, I had a feeling. I knew that was going to happen. When I started using wood in the nether, you have to start expecting these things. And yeah, so it got burnt down. It was a fun little screenshot. And so I came in here, cleaned up the floor, and redid the ceiling. And I really like how the ceiling came out. That's the bit I like, and I'm going to be keeping. I like this wall, how you can kind of see out into the nether. Not a huge fan of the wall. It's not bad. I will keep it for a while. But for now, it's good. But I'd like to fix that. I'd like to fix that at some point. But let's go on to a couple of the other little things that I've been doing around the server. The next one's over here in the town square area. All right, and we are at the town hall area, or town square. And look over here. This place has been exploding. We've got this thing over here that's done by Amsterdamster. He worked very hard on this, and I like it. It fills in this area really well. He did everything I was expecting and more. I love it. But we've also got Mumbo's build, which of course you guys saw last episode, or no, 2 episodes ago. And then SnowAvenger did the neighbor of Mumbo, and that looks pretty darn cool. And then we have the up building, which is growing on me. It was a bit too small. I think it might be a bit too small for this area. I'm not sure. It really depends on what goes here, and maybe I can work on the building that goes here so that it blends a little better. But at the very least, I'm going to ask them to do some kind of garden up front, and maybe make this hole an actual hole, not just dirt. Make it actually go 1 block deep or 2 blocks deep. That might make this thing look a lot better. Other than that, it looks really cool. I do like the build. It feels out of place at the moment, which is a bummer because I really like it. So we'll sort that out. But yeah, that's some of the big things that have gone on over here. And yeah, over here we have some more stuff going on. Basically, I have been expanding, and so has Photon here. I'll show you guys what's going on. As you can see in the distance, as it's coming in clear, the library is growing. He is making it bigger and better. He's got all the glass in, and he's getting some of the details into the windows. There's also a whole bunch of stuff inside as well. We will see as I get up in here. And yeah, you guys have seen this entryway, but look at this. He's even got the balcony going. This is actually a little bit more than the last time I saw it. It's looking really, really good. If you're watching this, Photon, GG. It's looking good. Looking good, man. But actually, if you go a little bit further down this way, I'm going to try to scooch by there. You'll see I'm starting a road, and I've cleared out this whole forest leading to the plains over there. And that's because in the future, there's going to be some builds over there. That's my goal. That's my goal. I don't know if it's going to happen super soon, because I have a really, really, really big project in store. I have a really big project, and yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you guys about it right now. In fact, right this second. Where am I? What's going on here? I have to throw that in every episode. It needs to happen. I am on top of the Nether hub area, and I want to show you guys something. Take a look at all this, okay? Right in front of me, right all the way over there, there is the actual main Nether hub. Rip-off goes off in that direction, so that's how you get the rip-off in the town square. If you want to get to the collab base, it's over there, and this big room right here is the room we were in before with the nice new ceiling. And that used to be the spawn hub down there, and then up higher is the new spawn hub, which is looking pretty good. But the one thing that I'm sure you guys can notice and see here, we might have some inefficiencies going on here. We have, let's see, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you count this one, 7. And it looks like another one, 8. We have 8 separate tunnels that lead from the very, very small area here right all the way out that way. That one ends here, I guess. And then you got these 3 that go all the way out into the world over there. And that's the organized side. There is tunnels everywhere. This tree thing, which is pretty cool. I think Jam Doggy made it. It goes diagonal from here all the way to the Wither Skeleton Farm, which is really cool. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The problem is, when you're trying to traverse it, trying to get around it, it is chaotic. Now, you know, I was able to say where everything goes because I've been to those places. Do I know where any of these tunnels go? No, I do not. I have no idea what's at the end of these tunnels. Not a clue. I know some of the stuff that's out that way, and it gets even more chaotic over that way. So, I say all that to say this. It is time to start making upgrades to the Nether. The Nether has been just a free-for-all for a very long time. It is what I would like to call, and those of you who are on the old server know what I mean by saying this. The Nether is the new okay, I'm gonna land before I say that. The Nether is the new VDP. Oh, you know what? That hurt a little bit. Like, my heart pounding inside of my... Oh my gosh, that hurt a little. That scared me a lot. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of become the new VDP, which was the first town we had back on the old server. And it was just this plain chaos that no one really wanted to be in anymore. It had a bunch of amazing builds that were all in the mix of everything, but it was just so disorganized, it was hard to appreciate it all. So my goal is to fix all that, and I'm gonna have to get back up to the top in order to explain that to y'all. So I will catch you guys in a second. All right, to give you guys some vantage point of where I am, see that dirt platform up there? That's where I was a second ago. and then I fell down into about there, and then I worked my way up that ladder there, and made my way all the way around, and popped up right here. That's what just happened, just to get you guys up. This is the new spawn hub, and I have not shown this to you guys yet. If you're on the server, you know about this place, but this place was made by none other than Jamdoggy, and this thing leads to spawn. So this is going to be the first thing in the Nether that the players will see, which is great. I absolutely love this. One of the cool features of this area is right here. We have a metro, a Nether metro that Jamdoggy also made, and basically you can select where you want to go in this here selector. Hop in the cart, press the button, and off you go to that location. And look at these cool maps. Jamdoggy, you've really outdone yourself, man. This is crazy. But anyways, yeah, so we have this section here, and this is where you first end up. And unless you go to the metro, you're sort of left wondering what to do next. I mean, there's lots of cool stuff in here and everything, but MumboCraft buddy. All right, I didn't know this was on the Nether side. Very nice. See, I have not been on the server since 3 weeks ago very much. I popped on every now and again, like I showed you. You know, I worked on that path a bit, and also worked on that room. But that's really all I did on the server. It's been a long couple of weeks without being on here. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so there's been some cool things going on. But my idea is I want to. The first tunnel is going to come off here. And now when I say tunnel, what I'm thinking about doing is at this Y level, above all the main tunnels, most of the tunnels are either above this or below this location. What we're going to do is I'm going to make a tunnel that leads, this is going to be the first one I think, that leads out all the way out that way. And it'll be one main tunnel that will head, which direction is this? I believe it is, yep, north. It's going to head north. And then I'm going to build a south, an east, and a west tunnel. And these are going to prove to be the main turnpikes, or whatever the heck you want to call them. The main highways. We're trying to come up with a name. I think Mumbo Jumway was one of the things we were going with. It's still a work in progress as far as what we're going to call it. But what it's going to do is it's going to create a main way of getting over there. And then all the portals can work their way off of it. So it'd be like little exits that come off and lead to a group of portals. It's an ambitious project, to say the least. But it's something that's been a long time coming. And, you know, some of these things, like, I didn't know this was here. This is where I was going to send off another tunnel. So there's going to be a lot of thought that has to go through with this. Maybe we'll go off this spot right here. This is perfect. I love this design, but I have a feeling it's going to go, and it's going to become part of the tunnel. But yeah, so that's going to go that way. We got that one going that way, and then we'll find a way to go all the 4 directions. And those are going to prove to be the main tunnels, the main ways to go. And then everything's going to work off that. I think it'll be easier to find each other's builds that way. And I told a bunch of people about it, and they are so excited. They just popped over in the plot world and are starting to design the thing, like, right now. I started talking about it maybe an hour ago, and there's like 5 people over there, hemming and hawing. So we're going to pop on the TS. We're going to pop over there, and we are going to chat it up and figure out what they're thinking and how things are going over there. So, yeah, off we go. All right, here I am at the plot world. I am taking a look at what they've got going on here. I tried to have them on TS. It didn't work out very well, so I am doing it solo, voice-wise, for when I'm recording. So they're showing me some of the stuff going on here. We're unsure about the floor and that design, but it looks like the wall's coming out real nice. I do like where that's going. The idea is that we want a blue direction, a yellow direction, a green direction, and a red direction, which should turn out pretty cool. But we've also got this awesome little build going on over here, which is pretty nuts. I'm not sure how well this will work because it's got a really tall ceiling. I want it to work, though, because I really like how big and open it is. One thing I was hoping to have is a boat path on the left and right and a running path in the middle. And it looks like that's what he's going for with this. So I'm excited about that. And it does open up the idea. Oh, it also has rails. I didn't even notice that. So, like, it has every type of thing available to it, which is really neat. It's going to make the center bit a little bit harder to make. So I'll talk with them about that, see what I can do. But I also like the idea that these are fairly nice for just building regular tunnels that can come right off it. But as far as the highway bit goes, I wonder how complicated it would be. Because if we have a too high thing going on here, it's going to be hard to get out to go over into this tunnel. Say the tunnel's here. It's going to be hard to get out of the running way. So I'm going to have to talk with them about that. Maybe we'll have like sidewalks for the running way. And then have the middle be rails. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I think the railway is going to be... Hey, duck. The railway is going to be... just basically Jam Doggy's little selectable railway instead of trying to make it as a part of the build. That way we could just have it be all open. So awesome. I will get back to you when we're kind of a little bit further along on the design path. And it looks like they're going nuts. I do like some of the stuff they're coming up with. So I'm excited. I'm excited to work with everybody. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, look at all this mess. We are trying out all sorts of crazy ideas. We've come up with somewhat of a wall and ceiling. However, we're trying to figure out the floor, and we thought we came up with this brilliant thing. So we have this boat lane area here. So you would plop your boat down, and you just kind of go, right? All well and good. That should be perfect. However, we just found out that having these on the sides does not mean no mobs are going to spawn. Having them down, no mobs spawn. Having them up, mobs spawn. I did not know this. I just figured since they would be down and they don't spawn on it, that they wouldn't spawn if it was up, and that is a fail. So, we have this gorgeous design that now doesn't work. So, yeah, that's a thing. So, we're going to try to figure out something else. It's going to be something similar to this. I like some of the stuff going on, like the lamp we have going on in the middle here, and like I said, the wall and the roof are really nice. And the walkways are pretty good, but the boat section didn't work. Ah, that's so frustrating. Back to the drawing board. All right, it is the next day, and I think we've come up with a design that'll work. I'm a little bit bummed that we couldn't use the trapdoors, but that's just the way it goes, I suppose. But things we've added, I believe, are the lamps here. We changed this to stone for this design. We've decided that we're going to have multiple types of designs. One's going to be blue like this. And then we're going to have a red one, a green one, and a yellow-orangish one. The yellow-orangish one is going to have sandstone. The red one is going to have nether brick in the middle here. And then the jungle one's going to be all jungle woody. And probably some other different colors and such. But the sad news is that I am out of time for this episode. I did not realize until I started editing that I would be at 20 minutes at this point. And yeah, I'm sorry about that, but there are lots and lots of cool things coming up in the next episode. And I know this because I've already recorded a lot of it, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, I'm a bit bummed to not be able to show it to you guys, but I wanted to avoid doing a 40-minute episode. So, I am going to have to end this episode here. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I have. And if you really liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'd really love it if you were to subscribe. But this has been FamilyCraft. Toodles!